because he's single.
Right.
And you know, he might mingle with a few ladies wherever he go. I don't want to be that with her because they're gonna look at us together and say, well, what about your friend? You see what I'm saying?
Now you included.
Now you included. So it just you just got to be careful. So let's keep going.
Okay.
Commandment 4: always take at least one day. Let's read the commandment first. Remember the Shabbat and keep it holy. 6 days thou shalt labor and do all thy work, but on the 7th day is the Shabbat of the Most High thy God. Always take at least one day out of the month to spend time with each other and honor the memorial of your relationship. Also, one day out of the month to have a state of the marriage address. So take one day out of the month, because I know that's doable. I know we all get busy, a lot of stuff that we got going on. That's doable. At least take one day out of the month to do something, just you two guys. So that's why it's good to have a family, you know, where you can ask people to let their children spend the night over their house. So that like now we got 4 kids, we can't just drop them nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So it's okay to have a family where you can have some time to go spend with each other. Just, you know, loving on each other, having to spend time, going to see a movie, going out, do something. If you can do it one time a week, that's good. You can do it twice in a month, that's good. Or however, try to get that in. And also take out a month to have what my father calls the state of a marriage address, kind of like what Brother Pierre was saying, where you get before each other and you talk about, okay, baby, tell me some things that you've been noticing in the relationship that might have been hurting you, or just some things that we need to grow in. How am I doing? Did I say some things this month to kind of make you feel a certain way, or kind of cut you or hurt you? Because a lot of times we'll hold it in, and then one day there can be some small that's leaving toothpaste in the sink, and then she go 10 over the toothpaste. You be like, ain't no that's some toothpaste, but it ain't the toothpaste. It's what you did the weeks before that never was dealt with. Now she done blew up. Because what? We kept putting it on the shelf, putting it on the shelf, and a balloon can only take but so much air before it pops. Yeah. See what I'm saying? So it's important to talk to each other and be like, well, look, baby, and I'm gonna tell you, it ain't gonna go well the first few times, because your pride gonna be there, and you're gonna be like, no, that ain't right. I ain't been doing that. What you talking about? You see what I'm saying? But you got to be humble enough, because we hear with an ear offense or an ear defense. And this is what I mean by that. We either gonna get defensive about what you're saying before we even let you finish, or we trying to cover ourselves. Well, no, this is what I mean by that. Or we gonna get offended by what it's saying. So you got to put that down and hear with a ear of submission, where you're listening to each other and want the relationship to grow. All right, let's keep going. Because we ain't got through the 5th one yet. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Most High have given thee. What commandment of marriage is this? Honor the relationship. Sow seeds that can enrich your relationship long term. So, you know, we can that's pretty much self-explanatory, where you're doing things in a relationship to honor it. You're sowing the right seeds in your relationship, because you never want to put all your energy in the kids. And when your kids finna leave,
right,
they're gonna find somebody that they love, and they're gonna be like, peace mama, peace daddy.
Right.
And if y'all ain't doing something together, then before you know it, y'all just in the house and just there. You perfect what you practice. So if you practicing being apart, you would have perfected it.
Yes.
And that's why you might see some dudes out there in the rain watering their grass. They're trying to get out the house. The rain ain't getting on this part, baby. I just got leave me alone now. All right, let's keep going. Commandment 6: thou shalt not kill. Don't kill the innocence of the relationship. You got to be careful what you do, because every relationship start off innocent, and you can do something to destroy it with a trust issue. So it's always a way to come back to rework things that didn't happen in your relationship, but don't intentionally kill it. And I would never give advice to anybody, it's just me, that you stay with somebody that's continuously dogging you or continuously cheating on you, and you're supposed to just sit there and stay with that and think you got scripture to back that up. A lot of stuff you don't understand about scripture if you think it's okay for somebody to dog you like that, and continuously with no remorse. Keep cheating on. But one thing about a man, we'll do what y'all let us do. If y'all okay, ain't gonna just keep praying and just let us keep going. Especially if we ain't got no, regenerated mind, they'll stay out there. And then the only time they'll stop is when they get old. And you be like, well, God didn't stop them. No, he just got old. All right, commandment number 7, thou shalt not commit adultery. Do not commit to desire or love anything that can destroy your relationship. Adultery ain't just what we talking about with other women, that's self-explanatory, but sometimes things that taking away all your time from your relationship. If this is taking all my time, this has become my wife. And even with this tour, this movement, what we doing, if this taking all my time, I done became married to this and divorcing my wife in a sense. And this were people that they spend so much energy on ministry that they lose their home.
Your home is your first ministry.
That's right. That's right. The first prophecies that you should be giving is to your wife and family. When you go out there and try to prophesy to the nation. That makes sense? All right. And then we can give this out to you guys so you can have that and look at it on your own time too. I see some of y'all right. Commandment number 8. I mean, you still right. Just have this. I don't wait until the 8th commandment. Commandment number 8, thou shalt not steal. Don't steal the integrity of your relationship. That kind of self-explanatory also too, what we talked about before. Be people of integrity. Be married even when your wife ain't there.
That's it.
You understand what that means? Yes, sir. Don't allow a wedding ring to define your marriage. You can take that wedding ring off. So you gotta be married in heart, circumcised in heart. Commandment 9, thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Never lie to your spouse or do not lie to yourself about the state of your marriage. You know your marriage ain't good right now. Don't be trying to say, no, I'm good. My marriage good. We all right. We straight. When no, we got issues and we need help. One thing I ain't never do is lie about that. Like, I need help. So I got the right people around me that can help me. So never lie to your spouse or do not lie to your relationship on the state of your marriage. Try to be as honest as you can. That's even when it comes to food. If your wife cooks something that really wasn't your cup of tea, you got to tell her. I'll be like, nah, baby, this was real good. It was good. And you ain't like that. She gonna keep cooking it. And then you mess around, she found out you done hurt her because now she found out that you was lying the whole time. Then her mind gonna be, well, what else he lying about? See what I'm saying? So, but don't tell her like, baby, that was nasty, disgusting. Right. You need to get somewhere and learn how to cook. Right. That ain't the way to do it. Because she gonna come at you in another type of way. So you gotta be careful. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's. That means complete each other without competing with each other. A lot of times that your spouse might have a strength that you're weak at. Yeah. You notice the stuff that I'm weak at, my wife's strong at. The stuff that she weak at, I'm strong at. So you'll learn to complete each other and not compete with each other. Don't get in front of people and try to let people know who got more of the knowledge of the Hebrew with. Oh man, you just hush. Let me do this. You see what I'm saying? That is not the way to do it. And especially women, men are supposed to be the leaders. The other one are supposed to be at the forefront. So you should push your husband into his role. That's not saying you don't have a role, because you do have a role. But everybody's role is important in its own type of way. So it's important to let the man be the king that he should be. And you be what? The queen that you should be. Not behind him, but by his side. But push him to step into his priesthood and his kingship, because they ain't going to do number what? Benefit you overall. Absolutely. Yeah, that's right.
And that's not popular.
It ain't. And I tell people now, if this is the culture of our ancestors. Now, if you want to go do something else, go read another book. You can't bring a Western mentality into an Eastern culture. You can't. You got to study how the women was. You can't come over here and just be like, well, we just. Now, y'all have always been feisty. And I showed you the scriptures on that. Throughout y'all generation, y'all just been feisty.
Right.
Blood is blood.
Blood is blood. It's just real. Solomon said he'll be on the rooftop.
That's all.
But what if you? I'd have got on the roof with this kid. So I'm like, oh
That's all
no.
right.
Solomon, somewhere in the house, I get on that rooftop. But that had to be bad. So
There's a splat.
So it's important to follow the scriptures. Last slide. And this will help you see the 4 things that a man need in a marriage and the 4 things that a woman need in a marriage. I'll let you read the 4 things that the men read.
Okay.
Now the 4 things that a woman.
All right. First and foremost, this is for all men. Your man is not different. All men need respect. Go out your way to show your husband respect. Sometimes I'll respond to my husband. I'll say, "Sir, yes, sir. What? No, sir. You know, I just do that just for him." Your husband needs respect. He needs his ego stroked. And I know sometimes if you're still dealing with stubbornness and that pride, well, I ain't gonna tell him nothing because he gonna think he just the mom. So I ain't even finna tell him nothing. Don't be devilish. Build your husband up. That's your king. Make him feel like that. Because if you don't, Susie will. Physical touch, body intimacy. And like I said, men and women are different. It does not take much. And he'll read women's part. But for men, you know, you can just be like, oh, you got something on your shoulder. Like, what?
You ready to go. You touched it. You know, you touched it again. Touch it again. Touch it one more time.
Girl, what you trying to do? You got something on your shirt. But that's their thing, and they have to have it. So you have to be willing.
Tell them what that 3-letter word we got to have.
Got to have sex. You have to give your husband that. And hopefully y'all talked about it and have communicated that you want to as well, you know. But they kind of need more often. And not all the times you will feel like it, especially when children change things. But I promise you, if you just go on ahead. If you just go on ahead. I call them freebies. Go on and get
We
that.
take freebies.
They don't mind.
We take quickies too.
They don't mind.
Yeah,
Go
we take
ahead.
it. Whatever you give.
You have to have
We'll take it.
call it the side ministry. Just go. You know. And then you can go ahead and finish the stuff you need to do. You find out everything will go a lot smoother if you just, this is your husband, y'all. And all of the pressure and perversion out there, and women wearing underwear for shorts in the store, it's just, this is your husband. Just go ahead. You're not going to be able, you know, we're going to get older. We're not going to be able to be as vibrant and energetic all the time. So go on. Get it on. I don't want to say get it on over with. But if you're not feeling like it, you know, you might have trouble going to sleep. You gotta go to work in the morning. Help your brother out.
Let me go to sleep.
You know, they do need that. And
You just help me go to sleep.
That's marriage, y'all.
That's why you find out you're being selfish when you're like, oh, all you want is make me feel like it's me. I'm more than that. I'm this. What about my mind? Stop, y'all. Stop. Talk about your mind in the morning. This is the wrong time. You know that your husband, God just wired them different. Appreciate the difference.
That's good.
It's okay to appreciate the difference. You said that's.
No, I'm saying that's a good point.
I thought it was.
If you're not wanting it as much, y'all need to sit down and have it.
Right.
Just to see what you need.
Exactly.
Because you don't know.
Yeah, you want to.
Let me say that loud, just in case they ain't hear the sister. The sister say if they don't want it as the husband as much, then it might be a problem.
Right. You want to feel wanted, because if he didn't make you feel wanted, then you're just like, oh, you know, what's going on?
Right.
Or if you get to where you're not really concerned about that, that's a problem too.
Yeah.
You know, you want to be concerned that you're fulfilling your spouse's needs, and so if he gets to the point where he's not worried about you, he know how you're going to be. You know, the Bible says that your body belongs to Your spouse.
That's what the Bible says.
That's what the Bible says. You know.
That's all.
That's a hard. It was hard at first, but you know, you like, okay, come on, side mention and just get on going back. All right, praise, adoration, know his praise language. So there are certain things that you do have to give your husband affirmation about. They, like I said, I call it the ego stroke. You have to stroke your husband's ego. We got some talkers in the background, but I hope
sisters in the back, y'all paying attention?
No.
They got this point right here. Embarrassing.
Go ahead, baby.
But you have to stroke your ego, your husband's ego, and make him feel like he's the best, that he is awesome, that he's just the king of all things. Because I mean, they need that. They need that. God has built them that way, and we are supposed to be their covering. We're supposed to be the person that submits to this. So we're undergirding him. We're keeping him encouraged, because then, you know,
She helped me in the point of because I was never a person, a handy person at all. But she just kept encouraging me, like, baby, you can do it. You can do it. Before I know it, I got the building stuff. Put stuff together, and it just started making me feel good. Like, man, you're so strong.
Okay, I sure do.
Baby, like, feel like somebody.
People make fun of me, like, you talk to him like he's one of your kindergartners. Like, whatever. I know what I'm doing. Oh, you better go ahead.
I do that's important too, but you know, I deal with that sometimes, like being in this world where you know everything tearing down the black man.
Right.
Activity, you know, we need, you know,
somebody
even like,
something.
you know, I can tell the lack of, you know, support sometimes from our sisters and you know what I mean, and women and whatnot. So that can be important in a relationship.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Absolutely.
And same for the other side. So
we're gonna get there in a minute.
Support goals, dreams, and leading of the Most High. Now, this is something that I think strengthens over time, because when it comes to, like, say if your spouse says, well, the Most High is leading me to go this way. Well, you know, we'll go with you the first time and see how that success goes. And we want it to be successful, because you know, we're risking something too, because he doesn't always give us the instructions, or he doesn't always give the woman how he wants the household to go, or how he wants a certain vision to go. He's going to give it to the man. So if you come up and you're saying, well, the Most High led me to do this, and it's 2 years later, and you know, I'm not seeing no fruit about it, you hadn't talked anymore about it, did he change his mind? And then you want to come and tell me that the Most High told you to do this, or he now wants me to do something according to a vision that you had. Like, no. You know, you have to have build up your wife's, your spouse's confidence in your walk with the Most High. If you're saying, don't lie on the Most High now. Don't lie and say he's telling you this and he told you to do this and do that and do what. No, because even if I don't have a confirmation in my spirit, I still have to be able to trust by faith that I know without a doubt, and I've seen his track record, I've seen how he's walked with the Most High, and I can know, I can trust. If he said, the Most High said to do it, then I said, okay, I know I can. You know, you still be prayerful for your spouse, but you'll be supportive. With dreams and goals, spouses, husbands, please keep it realistic for us.
Yeah.
I mean, if Morris said, if he tells me now, if he tells me now that he want to go for the NBA, like, please, that's a little bit much for me. I don't want to hurt your feelings, but let's not. I can't support that. I can't support that. But there are. But goals and dreams, because your spouse is going to have goals and dreams, right, and you want to support them and help him bring them to fruition. Sometimes the Most High will give him the vision, but sometimes he'll give the wife the the creative way to get it done, and the motivation to get it done. And by motivation, I mean just like gradually encouraging, not like, see, you should have been done this. You see, I set it up in your email. You didn't see it. Why didn't you do it? You didn't, not like that.
No.
But you have to support in a way, and then make sure that you are putting some restraints on yourself, that you're not treating your spouse like, okay, I'm supporting you, but you're making them feel like a child too. So that's
good. That's good. So let's get on the 4 things that a woman needs in marriage, and we'll be done. But just to add on one thing that she said, don't ever say that the Most High told you to do something for control purposes. No, it was him. Sometimes I come out the prayer room and be like, well, baby, I believe that the Most High lead me this way, but we're looking for confirmation. And sometimes when Most High, he'll drop the confirmation where both of us see it. And then some things that I came out, Most High tell you to do some stuff that sound crazy, and it take a while for your wife to trust it. But when you know it's him, he will always vindicate you. And then that make her look at you more as a man of God rather than just a man. You see what I'm saying? Because you're a man that's led by the Most High, or you doing the leading. All right, so let's go.
Real quick. Because sometimes goals and dreams can include finances. And so don't drain your household, and because when there's financial struggles, that's a lot of pressure on a woman, and that can cause a lot of strain in the marriage. We have to feel, okay, he finna do that.
Yeah,
never mind. My bad.
All right, 4 things women need in marriage. Intimacy, which is mind, emotional, and sensitivity. A woman's she get herself ready by the way that you speak to her.
Yes.
Her intimacy, like we like a popcorn. You can pop us in the microwave, we ready to go. But a woman, you got to get her mind like a crock pot. You got to be telling her sweet things throughout the day. Every now and then you at work, just call her like, baby, I was just thinking about you. You know how you used to be when you used to be dating. Oh, clean the house. You get home, everything clean. You didn't cook, got the children ready, all that type of stuff. Or you give us some money and say, baby, you go out and do your thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's a mind, emotional thing, sensitivity that women have, that they love, that they desire for us to be having a sensitivity to their needs. Especially when you can begin to pray and Most High begin to show you some things that's on your wife, and you begin to pick those things up and speak on those things. And man, that'll bring the intimacy to another level. Another thing that a woman needs besides intimacy is security, financial protection and security. A lot of times, most of your problems will be where she ain't feeling that you're being sensitive to her emotional, her mind needs, or somewhere in finances that's causing problems. So we have to try to work together now. Wives, you can't be like, well, all my life I've been promised that I'm gonna get a knight in shining armor. We're gonna get the big house, a big car, and we in this little 2-bedroom apartment. You got to wait. Start somewhere. Develop with your husband. Don't put them down. You know what I'm saying? Work together. So financially, where you guys have goals and we trying to get where we can be. A woman needs a vision that she can support. If a man ain't got nothing going on, she asks you, well, what do you got planned for the family? In the next 5 years, what we're gonna do together? You be like, well, I don't know. Well, what you think? No, you must have a plan, because women get excited when a man has a plan and direction of where he's leading the family. They get excited about that, and they'll be ready to get with you. Last thing is dependency. She needs to know her man will do whatever it takes to take pressure off of her. So it's important to keep pressure off your wife. Men are built for pressure, but women are built for pain. They can take pain a lot better than we can. We can't, but we can take pressure and handle pressure better than they can. Go ahead.
Can y'all explain men are built for pressure, but women are built for pain? What does that look like?
Well, when it comes to what I mainly mean by pain, when it comes to like suffering, or like a woman can be hurting herself and she can take care of the whole family, still meet everybody's needs and be in pain and be sick. When a man's sick,
Lord,
we get like a baby.
Tell the truth now.
You're like a baby. We want all this attention. You don't care, but baby, come help me. You know what I'm saying? We get like that. And especially with childbearing, man, a man that died will be dead. So that's why it's important for us men to be sensitive to our wives, especially when you realize they didn't have a baby for you. that came to almost the point of death for you. So it's a certain way you have to treat her and reward her for what her giving up of herself for you and for the family. See what I'm saying? So that's what we mean about pain, because men are built for pressure. We are built, in a sense, to handle pressure, to take on the load of things. Baby, you can depend on me. The family can ride for you to ride on me. I'm a whatever. I don't let everything go down in a hitch. If I got to go out there and get 2, 3 jobs, I'm finna make this happen. I'm finna keep this pressure off you. So we are built to handle the pressures of the world as being what? The leaders. All right, so dependency, that she just should know whatever it takes. So she can't, please don't be no yes man. I'm gonna say that. Being a yes man will draw your woman away from you.
Yeah.
Every time your wife asks you something,
Yeah,
oh, what you doing? Yeah, baby, what you think about it? Oh, yeah, baby, this, that. Yeah, baby, that, yeah. Oh, baby, yeah. Some stuff, if you know that you shouldn't do, so no, baby, we're not gonna do that. We ain't gonna handle that. Oh, baby, we ain't gonna operate like that no more. They like for us to take that lead role, not in a sense of where you being overbearing, but they like to see a man be a man. If they feel like you weak and know they can run over you, it's gonna make them.
Ain't no fun in that.
You see what I'm saying? They don't want nobody they can drive on. They want somebody like, kind of like, y'all be straight a little bit about that right there. He wasn't mean about it, but he was a man.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's important to take the pressure, and your wife needs to know that you're a protector too. And you ain't gonna let nobody just come up here and slap the children and slap her and just be like, well, baby, I told you we should have ran to the car. Now, what I ain't saying is women, y'all get out there and be like, well, my man gonna handle it. Why you looking at me like that? Then the man be like, baby. About 5 men over there. We by ourselves. Sometimes we gotta use wisdom. She ain't meaning, bro. So you gotta give it time. But that's what we want to present to y'all today. Oh, okay. Well, with the intimacy level, making sure that you enter her in the sense of enter her emotions. Care about what she's emotionally feeling. But sometimes, women be emotions that be up and down, and you have to be sensitive to that. Don't just throw it out and just be like, man, she's just crazy. But we all say that woman crazy. But like, no, okay, let's just see what has fueled her emotions to run high this day. Let me find out what she likes. Let me find out what she desires. And find out what keeps smiles on her face. Being intimacy with her mind. And one thing about being in prayer, the Most High, as you begin to pray for your spouse, he'll align your hearts together. Mm-hmm. And he'll begin to show you the things that's in her heart that she's dealing with. I'm telling you, and that's true intimacy. That's why it's important to get close to the Creator, because he's the only one who can tell you your wife's issues. You see what I'm saying? And every time he tell you, don't mean you need to speak it. Sometimes you just need to see that. And I'm just going to put that in prayer and watch the Holy Spirit do its job. Because the greatest thing the Holy Spirit told me to do is to shut up. You just shut up. You don't need to do that. You don't need to say nothing about that. I'm going to show you something. Be quiet. I got this. Be still. Know who I am. So that's why these things are important. We're going to get ready to just wrap this up. This is pretty much what we're going to bring to y'all today. Periodically, we'll do things on marriage, things on relationships, try to keep everything tight. This was beneficial? Yes. Anything anybody want to add, questions, comments, or concerns? Go ahead, baby.
I wanted him to bring out the fact that with the intimacy part, when we were saying about the man, all you have to do is touch him, he's ready to go. But a woman needs her mind. Needs her mind to be free and clear. We don't want to be worried about that bill that's coming up, and you hadn't said anything about, are we gonna pay that bill? We don't want to worry about any of those things. So, like you were saying, when how the Most High will help you get connected with your wife's heart. Once you get that connection, that helps our mind to be free, so that we can be what you want us to be.
That's right.
So be that every woman.
Everybody else got it.
On the future spouse, because there's no power. You never get any kind of power if you don't submit yourself. So there's submission in everything that you try to gain more power. It's just like, okay, well, I want to be a fitness instructor. I don't just jump up and become one. I have to submit myself unto the tutelage of
Yeah.
the one that's been proven and that's has the consistency in it. Just like in marriage. There's some things that I'm not organization and administration. That ain't me.
I'm with you.
But that's my wife, and that's her field.
Mhm.
I mean, there's some things that I'm a little better at,
That's right.
that I came up with, and she be like, hey, I need
Yes.
your help in.
Mm-hmm.
Now, but you still have to be teachable
Mm-hmm.
in everything. If you want power, if you want access, if you want things to be better, you have to first recognize your weaknesses, recognize your wife's strengths, and submit unto the teaching
Mhm.
to become what you need to be for your wife, or for your spouse.
Good stuff, sir.
Anybody else?
Yeah,
Sorry.
one of the things I like to bring up, we men, talking about the pressure and stuff, we are fixers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's a
thing
great
that we have
point.
to remember as far as our women go, though,
Mhm.
they want to come to us with an issue. A lot of times, it's just want to talk.
That's real. That's real.
Do
That's real.
nothing about it.
That's it.
So-
Because I know how you get
I like that the hard way.
Well, I used to say, well, why don't you? Well, that's not what they ask. They just
No,
want you to
just want
listen.
you to listen. That's
You know,
good
and
stuff.
that's when I kind of become okay, art, and I just say, okay.
I like that. That's a wisdom.
That's the golden nugget of it.
I have to ask my
Go ahead,
wife,
brother.
I say, when she comes with it, I say, am I problem solving? Or
That's
am I,
good.
Or am I listening?
That's good.
It should be like, both. And I'm like, okay, which one you want me to do first?
Making it work.
Which one you want me to do first?
Make it work.
That's right. Anybody else? Go ahead, bro.
I like that okay art.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
The okay style. But one thing that'll solve many problems. I'm sorry.
That's real.
I'm sorry.
That's real.
I messed up.
That's real, though.
It's hard sometimes for brothers to just be like, hey, look,
Try the
my
ball.
bad.
Mhm.
And then sometimes the mothers and sisters be like, yeah, I forgive you.
That's real.
They be like, yeah, it was your boy. I already know about that.
Right, exactly. Don't be mad.
Not saying that's a big plus.
Yeah, we got
Not at all. She would never.
But a straight apology, a real straight apology, can squash a lot of stuff. It can keep a lot of
Drama.
Yeah, if I had apologized about 7 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
not one of those fake apologies.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm sorry, but that ain't really wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry that you feel that way.
Oh, yeah. That's the worst. That's the worst, yeah.
Wait.
And never go to bed angry.
That's
Right.
it.
Never let
That's
the
it.
sun go down. Never let your eyes
That's
set
right.
and go to
That's
sleep
smart.
before if you haven't resolved.
Never go to bed
right.
angry.
That's easier said than done.
Yeah,
it's true.
Because that's where that sincere "I'm sorry" has to come in, and you have to have that conversation before going to bed.
One thing I remember about, that I know this is extreme, but it helps me kind of keep things in perspective about not going to bed angry or going too many days, because I just think about it. Somebody told me that their spouse ain't wake up out of their sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll eat me up. It's the last thing that I said, that I was angry to them. You know what I'm saying? And something happened and I'm left with the memory of what I said to them.
Yeah.
So that makes me be like, well, babe, we got to work this out some kind of way. You see what I'm saying? So that's always been at the back of my head. So I try to do things to work it out. You know what I'm saying? Try to make the things where they need to be, because I like to keep laughing. Y'all know I'm one that laughs all the time. So I like to have fun. I don't like it when it ain't fun.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Keep laughing on me.
Okay, so we gonna get ready to wrap up. Anybody got any that to help the single people or people that's in relationship that's not married? Go ahead, sis.
And don't forget to say I love you.
That's right.
When you depart from each other, say I love you.
Mm-hmm.
Not a quick one.
That's right. That's right.
Before you close your eyes at night, say I love you.
You're right. Right.
You may be the only person that tells your spouse that I love you.
That's
that
right.
day.
That's right.
So it's important to say that.
That's beautiful.
To your children.
Yes, goodness.
Mhm.
Too much love or saying you don't love that never lasts.
That's right.
Never.
That's right.
You
That's
can
right.
never know.
Had your hand up again, bro.
Yes, sir, my bad.
You good?
Heartfelt compliments.
Yes.
For real
Yes.
compliments.
For real
Real
compliments.
You know,
Yeah.
heartfelt.
That's good, man. So, man, everything was pretty much covered. Like I said, we ain't got to get everything in this session because we're going to have a lot of more sessions like this. But this one of the main things we want to build, the foundation of what we do in marriage. We don't want to build no organization with everybody running around with everybody. You know, everybody just, you know, just, it's
We don't believe
crazy.
in polygamy.
We don't. We don't.
We will throw you outside the camp.
Throw you outside the camp. But if somebody come amongst us with that spirit, that they'll feel discomforted because of the love that we have for our spouses. So if they won't get right, then they'll leave. You see what I'm saying? But that is all we have for today. Shalom, and we love everybody. We're gonna get ready to blow the shofar and blow us out of here. Not blow. I'll blow us out of here. All right, shalom to everybody online. We'll get with you. Comment, send us emails if you had any questions, comments, or concerns. Leave great comments on the page. Now, if you say something crazy, I'm going to delete your comment and I'm going to delete you. But love everybody. Shalom.